A lot of people like Elk Grove. It's close to the Bay Area, well, relatively close to the Bay Area, and fantastic schools. Elk Grove is definitely one of the more competitive markets in the Sacramento metro area. This part of Elk Grove is a little bit different.
Sabo!
What up?
This is acreage, this is larger houses, this is some crazy cool hallmark living.
I got a little lap dog.
You mean like full on Dr. Evil?
Oh man, yeah, and this dog's like super sassy.
Okay, so today we're in Elk Grove, but this isn't a part of Elk Grove that you probably heard of or even seen. These are estate, luxury kind of farmhouse living out there. Last October, we met this amazing family, Sabo and Yen, and they wanted something a little bit different. They wanted a blank canvas, they wanted a retreat. So we showed them some places in Auburn, showed them some places in Serrano, and then we showed them some places in Elk Grove, and they fell in love. Wait till we show you what they created out there. And it's just, I don't know, you have to see it for yourself.
Sabo!
What up? The gardening guru is here. Where's my wife?
This is amazing, man. This house is like a blank canvas, huh?
Yes, it was. This was all just kind of like grass area, just like over here. And then we put in, actually, we got to put in more gravel. You can see all the grass growing through.
I know, this is amazing. So this is completely open.
Yen planted over 30 trees in the last 7 months. This is our gardening beds that we put in. Man, I really wish I knew where we got these from, but the guy that sold them to us is a really cool guy. He has a pretty substantial YouTube channel. So we're growing corn. We're growing like 16 varieties of tomato. We had lettuce, artichokes, all sorts of different vegetables that me and my kids never ate. But once we started growing them, we started eating them. We're like, it tastes a lot better than.
So how much are you guys eating out of the garden? Like how much is like your shopping, all that stuff, like comparatively?
I would say we still buy our protein, of course, but when it comes to fruits and vegetables, probably 70 to 80% of it comes from the garden, and the rest we just buy at Whole Foods or Safeway or Sam's Club.
So how I met Sabo and how I met Yen is they found the YouTube channel and we connected right away. Sabo has a passion for YouTube and we became friends. So he is someone who's very inspirational. He is someone who has a coaching business that is just thriving like crazy. And what most impresses me about is how they kind of transformed this land into an oasis. When I first went into this piece of property, I thought it was already beautiful. Then the second time I went over there, a little bit better. And now it is just crazy with what they created out there. So, you know, what can I say? Sabo's a YouTuber, I'm a YouTuber, and we just kind of bonded.
One of the things about your house is that you got your own pump.
Yeah, we got our own pump. We got a water well here. We don't try to abuse it or anything, but you know, it's nice to know like we get our water from, you know, just underneath us and making sure that we keep all the plants and vegetables alive. And we've been trying to be really conservative with the grass and stuff, but obviously we don't want all the grass to grow yellow. So we just use the minimum amount to keep it this color. We got the pool, we got all the different floaties in there, the unicorn, the swan,
Yeah,
the turtle.
You gotta have the unicorn.
Yeah, I love the turtle. The turtle has like a drink holder in it. So sit back, drink a watermelon juice, and my kids call it the turtle taxi. They push me around the pool, whichever destination I want to go
Dude,
to.
I'm about to get one of those turtles for my house. That's
Yeah.
pretty dope.
so this is our newest family member, Dottie. We adopted her about 3 months ago. Actually, the reason why we adopted her is that we have like this brand new beautiful home, and both my wife and I, we work from home, and when the rescue was looking for an owner, they wanted someone that could take care of someone with special needs. So Dottie, she's not wearing shorts because she's stylish. She's wearing shorts because she has spina bifida. Her 2 rear legs don't work very well, so we've been having her rehab in the pool, just getting her legs going, getting the neural pathways connected, and yeah, she's like a little gremlin. She's, you know, I never thought I'd have a little lap dog, but I got a little lap dog.
You mean like full on Dr. Evil?
Oh man, yeah, and this dog's like super sassy and stuff.
Look at that face.
Yeah. So my wife, Yen, she had looked at all these like different attributes of the different plants to make sure like they're complementary to each other, and that there'll always be something to look at. But yeah, like those roses over there, we were surprised that like we used to buy flowers like that at the store, you know, and now we just cut them from there.
So hit us with the deets on the house. You got solar, you got the pool.
Yep, we just put up the solar. There's the battery right over there. Apparently Elk Grove has like a very aggressive like fire department. They told us that that was not built or installed in code. So they got to move the battery 3 feet away from a window.
With your wife, I know that there's a master plan here.
Yep. So this used to all just be like mulch. So we put in like all these flowers over here. Like almost all the different flowers of color here are brand new. This is probably our favorite part of the garden over here, where we took out all the bushes that were here and just replaced them with different flowers. Like a lot of stuff that I would just miss, like living in San Francisco. I mean, we had gardens and all of this stuff around, but I just walk by them and not really pay attention. Now it's just like sitting in the garden. I'll put like my meditation like little cushion in here, and then there'll be like bugs and frogs and little snakes like slithering in and out, but I don't know, it just makes it a lot more enjoyable to me.
This house is one of those houses that when you walk into, you feel the positive energy. The gardening they've done, I mean, coming from someone who is kind of hurting right now in the gardening department, it was really kind of cool to run into Sabo and kind of him showcasing this garden. It gave me a little bit of the positive vibe and what you could really do if you watch some good YouTube videos and you just get out there and do some hard work. This garden is very inspirational for me, as I, 4 months ago, upgraded to a house, planted some veggies, and now because of the Sacramento sun, they're all pretty much dying. So I got some great tips from Sabo and was very, very inspired what him and his wife have created out there.
All right, so this is the, I believe they call it the great room now, right? The great room.
This is huge.
The great room, I don't know if you remember, but the kitchen used to have a long peninsula, so we basically took out the peninsula. We, I think, quadrupled the size of the island here because we wanted just a central area where we could be cooking and the kids could be sitting around and still interacting with us as we're cooking, or maybe even participate with the cooking.
I like the hardware you guys use too. All these things, these are slick.
Yeah, those were my better half's idea.
And you're like one of the few people in Elk Grove who actually has Xfinity, or you're getting it.
Right, in rural Elk Grove. So Xfinity actually, like our neighbor right at the corner of Excelsior and Halfway, they get Xfinity. And then so our neighbors had to just dig a conduit from where the road intersected down here so that we could also get it. So I'm gonna show you my favorite room in the house. It's 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. 3 full bath, 4 bedrooms. So this is the guest room. We put in a Murphy bed right here.
Oh, that is slick.
That pulls down, but this is my favorite part, the little workout room, the tonal. I don't know if you guys have worked out on a tonal before, but this thing is, I mean, this thing comes with, I think like 200 different trainers, and it has 200 pounds of digital weight like hooked up to these arms. So essentially you just like do different workout programs every day, depending on if you want strength and conditioning, losing weight, building like a summer body. But I thought I was gonna be really far away from gyms, so I bought this thing. The gyms are only like 10 minutes away, but I actually prefer working out on this. The digital weights feel a lot better than the free weights and feel better than like pulley systems where you could cheat like the weights by using like just kind of like momentum. So, and then the digital weights also allow you to do spotter mode. So if you can't lift it, it just starts backing up the weight. Or if you want concentric or eccentric resistance, meaning more or less resistance as you're pushing it, it will do that too.
Dude, this what you did to this room though, having a guest room / gym is pretty slick.
Yeah, we're pretty happy about it, you know? I mean, like, it allows me to work out here, like when guests aren't here, but when guests are here, we just throw the bench into the corner, pull down the bed, and it makes a nice little extra guest room that we have.
Very, very cool. Well, I'm gonna get out of your hair and let you guys kind of get on with your day, but thanks for taking the time too to showcase a little bit of your house, what you've done here. For people who are looking to move to the Bay, you know, you guys moved here and it's never looked back, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we've probably had 7 or 8 couples now from the Bay Area bring their kids up, spend the weekend here, and they've all said the exact same thing. You know, this has been like a really healing property. Their kids, when they come up here, they're not on their like tablets or screens, and they're just out playing with like the lizards, the frogs, the snakes out in the garden, and that's been like, it's actually been better than what we thought it was gonna be, which is quite impressive because I thought we were overly romanticizing what it might be like to live in an area like this, and taking care of 2 acres is quite a bit of like extra work, but it is extra work that we enjoy doing.
I saw you on your mower, man, just hanging out.
Totally.
That's totally cool, that's cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Okay, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And hopefully you enjoyed this story and this feature on this specific part of Elk Grove that you might not have known existed. And the idea that if you're someone out there in the Bay Area and other parts of the country that say, I want that resort, I want to find my dream somewhere, I want to build something like my own private oasis, it can definitely happen. I mean, Sabo and Yen are definitely proof of that. So that's it. I'm done. It's a wrap. See you next time.